Excellent. Welcome back to another episode of The Peak. We are here with the GOAT, Paul Ill, otherwise known as Dunkino Cheerios. How do you even come up with that type of name, bro?
I was watching dude, some show on freaking HBO and they were like quoting something crazy and then it just made my brain go to this. And I was like, oh shit, Like I'm dunking Oreos, but I'm eating Cheerios type deal. I don't know.
Yeah, and so I've changed my name
Yeah.
3 times throughout my career from Don Baton to Don Father, from Don the Poet. And so when you have a username like that, is that always been your username or have you ever changed it?
Um I have another username for like the actual Instagram I had before this, which
Right.
is even
Yeah,
crazier.
I'm about to say, is it better or worse?
It's frigid digit smidget midget.
I think it's great that you go on Spotify and you're just like, "Hi, I'm Paul." You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, man. Frigid digit smidget, but hi, I'm just Paul, man. So talk to us about this words track. This is a track here that came out January 4th, 2025, and it's your first track that you have at least under this alias. Have you ever dropped music in the past, or is this the first one?
First one, man. First
Yeah.
one.
How did it come about? How do you even get in the studio?
How do I? I was helping this dude do some construction work, and he like produces music, and he's like, if you ever want to do anything, man, just let me know. And it literally in this place that we're working on, we just like put some fucking like shit up to cover up like a little place to record, and that's what I did right in the middle of that thing, dude.
That's it.
I
Right,
don't
right,
know.
right.
Yeah.
No, that's perfect. I feel like it's super important that everybody gets it grassroots. You know what I mean? Like you got it out the mud. It wasn't like you didn't even really pay for the studio time. Of course, you paid in labor by helping him with that thing, but that is one of
Mm-hmm.
the best like engineers or friends that you're gonna have is someone who can just be like, here, man, you want to hop in the studio? There you go. Because you never know where this world's or word song can go. You know what I mean? Like you never know. You're putting out music. You never know who's gonna hear it. You never know who's gonna watch this interview. And I feel like music is great for that. It's a way that you
Mm.
can outlet emotions, but then whoa, you're getting paid for it somehow. You know what I mean? So that's what I really like about it. What is Words about? It's titled Words, but how does that relate to the subject matter of the song?
That exactly. It's like a lot of it's either words that pertain to like things that are in my life or the actual like absurdness of the English language and like how just words are crazy.
No, they definitely
It's
are.
like yeah.
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 And so that's not a typical song idea. You know what I mean? Like it's not typical that we're just I'm not gonna say you're just throwing words out there because they all have a meaning. It's like darts.
Yeah.
You're throwing it all, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? But they're
Yeah.
random words, you know what I mean? It might not make sense to the
Mhm.
naked ear. And so how do you describe like that artistic style? Are you gonna continue down that lane?
So I don't know how to describe it. I
Yeah.
would say mush mouth.
Right, right, right.
Yeah. Um, how to like? Am I gonna continue with it? Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's like, yeah, just I got a bunch of weird shit, dude, just written
Right.
down and like different, strange, bro. Yeah,
Nah, but there's
just how
there's
I
weird
like that.
people, bro, who there's a whole Weird Al Yankovic has a whole fan base. You feel me? Like these are people who make crazy songs, but people like it. And I feel like in this day and age, with all the awareness that's coming on things like ADHD and all this stuff, a song like this where it's just kind of random, but it makes you feel
Yeah,
a certain way, that's what certain people are going to gravitate towards, bro, because it's more about the feeling than the structure these days, anyways, when it comes to music. So I 100% am behind it. And I feel like you should continue in that way, especially if it's fun for you. If you get in the booth
hmm
and you're just spitting these words and you're just letting off emotion and it's a good time, bro, continue down that path and see where it takes you. I think the most important thing is to not to worry about trying to be like anybody else or not to worry about
right.
trying to make a song that sounds commercial, but worry about finding your audience. You know what I mean? The more you do
Mm,
what you want to do, people will gravitate towards that, even if it's just one person, two people a month. You know what I mean? At least those
yeah,
two people are there. Like, that's what's gonna be important, especially when you're making such eclectic music. When the music is this like different, you're gonna have to stay down to the grind stay true to your community, because it might not come easy. It might be a little bit more difficult to find that commercial success in that way. But I really, really think that, I haven't interviewed anybody with this style of music before. So this is amazing to me. And like you said, it's kind of just like you're in there, just
Thank
random
you.
words, and but it
Hmm.
makes you feel. And I think that's the important part, is the feeling that you get from hearing those random words is amazing. And so I know there's a lot of different emotions, and it may be different messages that you want to convey throughout this, but what is the message that you want to convey with words when it comes to people looking at you as an artist?
Um, I don't even know if I've thought that far about it, bro.
Right.
Like as far as conveying a message, because this wasn't really like anything that I was like, I want this to speak to people in this light or that light or whatever,
Yeah.
like it was more so just like, yeah, for me trying to figure out what I like to do with how I like to do it, whatever, dude,
Right.
because that wasn't like I just recorded it one time and I
Right.
was
Right.
like,
Just
oh,
a
that's
one
cool,
take.
dude. I'm just gonna put it out there, bro.
Yeah.
you know,
And so
yeah.
with your art being the way it is, what are your goals when it comes to releasing music?
Um, authenticity
Right.
to myself, like. I've sent it to some different reviews and things and like let people check it out and I've heard different things from different people. I've asked my like friends and things like that and like I've got all kinds of different answers about things and like I take it all in, but it's also like I want to be able to yeah, just be authentic to how I feel and how I want to do it, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's important, because
Yeah.
those people who you ask for feedback, it's not all the time that they're going to be there when when it's time that you need help musically, business wise. Those people who are giving you feedback right now may not offer help. So it's important,
Mm.
like I said, that you stay true to your own mission, despite what anybody else is telling you. You know what I mean? And so I see that you're showing your friends the music. How do you engage with other artists in the art community? Have you started to do that at any point besides that producer?
I got Twitter and I was literally just dropping the link in people's like comments and
Yeah.
this dude messaged me. He's like, "Hey bro." He's like, "You can't be doing this, dude." He's like, "I understand." He's like, "But he's like that's not how you're going to get recognized or get on anybody's good side." He's like, "It kind of looks bad." I was like, "All right, word, okay." So initially it's pretty bad. I was not connecting well with other like musicians and things of that nature.
Right.
But I'm getting better with it. I just recently, yesterday, did a networking thing in Greenville with some people, and they're all musicians, and it was actually a really cool time. We just
Yeah.
like made a bunch of nouns and put them in a bucket, and then just like played like charades with the nouns in the bucket. It was pretty
Right.
cool.
No,
So I
that's
I
dope.
made a little better connection that time with the musicians and things. Just
Yeah.
meeting them on like a human level. That we're just people, like
Right. I feel
kick
like
it. Yeah.
when you're telling me about the guy on Twitter who told you to stop spamming other people's comments, I think back to people like Little Nas X, who actually blew up that exact way. He had these songs that were out on SoundCloud, out on Spotify, and every popular post he would just get under there and he would drop his link. You know what I'm saying? And then after him doing that for years and years and years and years, he had kind of a following. Even if it wasn't all the best or nicest people, he had people paying attention to him. And then he
Mm.
continued on to drop songs like Old Town Road, which then became a smash hit, right? And so you got to get it how you got to get it. The guy who came in your DMs and told you how not to do it, that guy doesn't have shit. You know what I mean? Like, that guy doesn't have a thing, so don't take everything with a grain of salt,
Right.
and like you said, just be
Yeah.
authentic. If you don't really care about Twitter, okay, run that shit up. Drop it under everybody's shit, bro. It doesn't matter.
That's
It's
how
just an
I felt
app.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, this is just another platform. I don't really like engage in it all the time, and like, I was like, yeah, dude, why not just drop that shit in there?
No,
I didn't,
100%. I
I
think you
didn't,
should.
I didn't see it as like a bad thing to do per se, but yeah,
Yeah, man.
whatever. Yeah,
People just find anything to cry about. If there's an artist dropping his link in my post and it's a viral post, it doesn't make a difference to me. If you're on my page dropping your link on every single one of my posts, that's a bit, you know what I mean? But if you're just
right.
doing random people, If you're not dropping
Oh
on
yeah.
multiple of the same person's posts, nobody really cares, bro. We don't really care. They're just gonna ignore it anyways. That guy's got way too much free time to the point where he, when it was like DM you, not even the person's tweet whose it was did that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's crazy,
Uh,
bro. People are like that though. They had a lot of free time. And so when it comes to music, you listen to music, is that right?
no.
No, you don't listen to like you don't spend a lot of time listening to music or what?
Yeah. Dude, I love music, bro. I
Okay,
listen to
good,
so
good.
much music.
Because
Yeah.
there's artists who don't listen to music, like legitimately don't really
Right?
listen. You know, seriously. And so,
Yeah.
who are some of the
Yeah,
people
that's
that you
true.
listen to commonly?
Commonly. What genre?
It doesn't matter. Just name three.
Name three. Okay. I'm gonna go to my like songs and see the last three
Yeah,
people I put in there.
that's a good
That's a good
one.
way to do this.
Hmm.
Um, Nickelodeon. Um, the last three songs I added. The first one is called "The Ride of Your Life" by The Gift of Gab.
The Gifted Gab. Never heard of them. Okay.
Yeah. The next one is "Babies and Fools" with Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah. Freddie
then
Gibbs.
the next one is "Roland," which is Wiz Khalifa and Smoke DZA.
Is it
So
Rollin?
RO.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't
Ah.
know how to
Roland,
Roland.
right, right, right. Off of Taylor Alderdice. That's a good album. That's an amazing album. Yeah. So, no, those are great. Like, come on, dude. Wiz Khalifa. I love Wiz Khalifa.
I
Freddie
love
Gibbs
Wiz.
just dropped a new project. It was like Green. He had some songs on there that were really, really dope. Not a huge Freddie Gibbs fan, but Wiz Khalifa, 100%. One of my favorite artists. I
Mm.
loved his project. What was it called? The one with was it Rolling Papers? But it was green and it had roll up on it. It had
It's
cameras
got the
on it.
smoke.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
That one's
Yeah, dude.
banger album.
It's got on my level, bro. It's got
Yeah. Oh
freaking
my
top
god.
floor. Dude,
Yeah.
it's got so many, bro. That's heat.
Yeah.
That's
No, I
heat.
love that
You
album.
said
100%.
cameras? Yeah.
Yeah. And so, you're making your type of music and you listen to really commercial songs. These songs are structured, these are structured songs. So does that ever
Yes.
influence you making music? Do you ever feel like, I want to make a more structured song?
What's a hook, bro? I'm still trying
Yeah.
to figure that
Okay. Okay.
out.
Okay. I see exactly where we are now. Okay, great. No, that makes sense. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
perfect. But I think starting from where you're starting from, it's gonna make your art more unique. It's gonna make your art more authentic. A lot of people they start from having the knowledge of what's a hook, and so what they're making is confined within the box of what a hook is, right?
Mm.
You're going to be able to take once you learn what a hook is, you're gonna be able to take that and tweak it with your own sauce in order to make your own type of things up, right? That's what's going to be really important. I think that's where you'll prevail in that sense with your music, because like I said, a lot of people they get the structure first before they try to become creative. You're becoming creative first and then you're going to put the structure on top. It may sound crazy to
Yes.
some people, but art is art. There's no wrong way to do it, right? And so
Right.
yeah, no, I 100% feel like that's going to be something that really, really helps you out. And so what is some advice that you would give to up and coming aspiring artists?
Oh man. Um, get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because since I started this, my skin's just been like crawling. I'm like, I don't know how to do it. I don't know. But I do
Yeah.
it anyways. Type deal. Yeah, I'm just like,
Right.
all right, keep going. Gotta keep going. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And so do you have
So
any
just
equipment in the house or do you have to go somewhere to a studio?
um, I have an interface. I got some studio speakers. I got this computer, so I can record here.
Yeah.
But personally, I like to record with that dude because he used to be you know who People Under the Stairs are?
No. Never heard of
It's like an underground Cali rap band, but he
them.
used
Okay.
to fuck around with those dudes back in the day, and he used to tour and do all this shit. So I don't know. I like the way he makes it sound and produces it all. So I've
Yeah.
already just told him I would rather just do it with him. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, facts. And so
Yeah.
another thing that you can do is you can record at your house and then you can extract the vocal stems without the beat and send it to him. and then he'll be able to put it in his program and then sauce it up. You know what I'm saying? That way, you can record at the crib, but you don't have to worry about making it sound perfect at the crib. You can just record the vocals and then send the vocals to him, and he'll put it together and make it sound perfect, right? So that's another way to do it for sure. If you ever feel like you got an idea at the house and you just don't want to go to the studio today, but you want to record it, because I feel like that happens often. And so when it comes to your process of making the music, take us through how you made the song Words. What was the first step?
Can of Bush is best. I got a banana, rip it for the jest. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's my routine in the morning. I got a can of beans, I got a banana, and I got a rip it energy drink
yeah,
for the jest. Some
yeah,
coffee in a cup, a little chop me up.
yeah.
Back at the work with best. I
Nah,
wreak
that's
havoc,
bars though.
provoke unrest. You know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
bro?
no, those are bars though. Those are bars though, and
That's what.
you're speaking about your everyday life. You know what I'm saying?
Uh huh.
That's really what's gonna set you apart, bro. A lot of people are lying. A lot of people are lying in their raps, bro. Like, and it's getting them into trouble. You know what I mean? So, like, bro, keep being authentic and keep being you. And like, there's a lot of people who wake up and do that exact same thing. So when they hear that,
Right.
they're gonna be like, "Hell yeah, K Coda, brother!" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for sure, brother. I'm telling you. And so I really, really think you're gonna find success not only in this song, but in more songs that you put out. It's all gonna be contingent on how much you put yourself out there, though. In this day and age, it's all about social media. It's all about marketing. You know what I mean? So you can have the
Yeah.
best song in the world, but if you don't market it right, it's not gonna come out. And so I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that's super duper important for you to think about. And so let's take a look here. Talk to us about, what's next for you when it comes to releasing. Are you looking for an album? Are you looking for a project? Or are you just in there just making it?
Um, I got words on words on words on words. It's more so finding the right people, I think, dude.
Right.
Because I would like to collab. I've always had this idea of like another Wu-Tang type deal.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of grimy bastards. Just
Right.
go crazy. That I also would like to have my own album. There's this one death metal album. I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but it's like a 48-minute album of one song. But
Mm,
it's like different songs telling a
yeah.
story for one whole song
Right.
type deal. So that would be crazy to do as a rap album. It's like a 48-minute song, but there's like 10 songs in there or something.
Yeah. No, that would be
I don't know.
crazy. That would be
Yeah.
crazy. I feel like I've never actually heard of something like that, but
Mm-hmm.
that would be amazing. I mean, I might do it. Jesus, that's a good idea.
Collabing, I want to go with Jid. If I could
Yeah.
say anybody. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love Jid. I love Jid. I do feel like he got picked up a little early by Dreamville and such. I feel like there could have been more proving ground, but
Mm,
he's great. They made a good choice. Luckily the choice they made early was a good choice, and he's
oh yeah.
absolutely fantastic. I can't wait for his next project. I feel like it's been a minute since we've gotten the Jid project. I think the last one was the one with Yassine Bey on it. I forgot the name of it. But he
Cody
had all
Blue.
the people. What was it called? Let me see. Let me see.
Cody Blue. Is that it?
Nah.
No.
Okay, Cody
That's
Blue
on that
was
album.
that was the song name. That wasn't the one
Mm,
with Buddy though. The one with Yassine Bey with stars. The name of the album is The Forever Story. Love this album. This was a
that,
banger album.
the Forever Story.
Yeah, that's the name of the album.
Never, never been shit. Never had shit. Never knew shit.
Yeah.
Never out. Never do shit. Damn, but that's
Damn.
it, right? You know.
Yeah, man. No, 100%, bro. Yeah, no. If you could collab with Jid, just make sure you call me. Okay, just make sure you call.
Yes, I
Drop a
got you,
phone
bro.
call, bro. Holy. Okay, great, great, great. And so, is there anything that you want to shout out? Anybody you want to shout out besides your producer, of course? Thanks to that guy for
Oh,
even
dude,
putting you here.
Tony Zerkowski. That's his name.
Yeah, Coney
I'd have to look up how to.
Zerkowski.
I'd have to look up how to spell that shit, but
Sounds like a producer.
look up. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Coney Zerkowski.
I'm
I wonder
trying
if
to
I can.
think here. How could I? How could I spell this? It's like ZUR something, bro.
It's the way that Google can't even find it. All right, anyway. That's great, bro. Shout out to your producer, man. We're happy that he put you on because we're happy to be able to listen to the music,
Mhm.
come and interview you. And it's crazy because when you were rapping and you rapped Jid's bars and you rapped yours, it kind of had a similar cadence. It has pauses in between. It's not just a straight
Mhm.
run all the time. And so, yeah, bro, if you
Yeah.
could collab with Jid, that would be amazing. And I hope you do. I really, really, really hope you
Me
do,
too,
man.
bro. Me too.
100%. And so, you said that you would love an album, all this stuff. What are you going to do right after this interview? Is it music related?
What am I gonna do right after this interview? Dude, probably smoke some weed, bro.
Yeah,
You know,
bro.
I ain't
I
smoked
just
today,
ran
so
out of
that's
weed
probably my
yesterday,
next
bro.
thing.
I just ran out of weed. My grinder's grinded. It's all gone, bro. So I got to hit the plug or some
Oh,
shit. But
dude,
hell
right
yeah, man. And so
after that,
going,
nothing, bro.
no, good, good,
Music.
good. Music time, man. And so do you ever write before you go to the studio or do you just like freestyle?
Um, I write all the time. I got
Yeah.
books, and then I got like a phone. I keep shit on my phone. I used to have like two
Hmm.
or three phones with different shit on it, but I've got it all on one now.
That's good.
And then I also just freestyle throughout the day, like at work and shit. I just like
Yeah.
see words and I'm like, all right, in my brain, I'm like, let's just make a rap with these words I'm seeing in front of me.
Right, right, right. Do you
Yeah.
ever feel like, I know it's early, I know you just started this. Do you ever feel like there's a time where, music is not what you want to do?
Um, no, I love
Love it.
music. I've always liked
Yeah,
music. Yeah, but there's like, I don't want that to be my only thing, you know? Like, if
yeah.
this could be a source of revenue to where I could also invest in other things for myself, that would be sick, you know?
What type of other things?
I do a lot of carpentry, construction work, building and things like that.
I need my
Um,
carpet change right now. Wait, is that carpentry?
yeah,
What is carpentry?
carpentry. Same thing, bro. Same thing, bro.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I
No
need my shit
different,
changed
man. No
right now,
different.
bro.
You
I
know what
got
I'm
so many
saying?
spots on my shit, bro. Oh man.
It's like
But yeah,
woodworking, man. Building shit, you know, building
right,
cabinets
right.
and shit like that, whatnot.
Nah, that's
Yeah,
dope. There
some
was
rings.
actually a Frank Ocean album that came out via SoundCloud. It was a visual album, and the whole time during the album, he's building a staircase from scratch. And so,
Whoa.
in the middle of this blank white room, he builds a staircase out of wood. Like it's at least 14 stairs. And so I think that, that might be a lane. That might be a lane for you to take. You go on TikTok and you do your carpentry, you do your construction and have your music in the background, you know?
Right.
That might be an easy content to put out. Just easy content
Two
to put
two
out.
birds, one stone, man. Yeah. They're
Right,
hearing the
right, right.
music, they're seeing the work. Dude, yeah,
Yeah.
that's
No, I
smart,
think
bro.
that's a
That's
good
smart.
idea. No, seriously. I may have some more ideas like that, man. Don't be afraid to tap in. I definitely want to hear more from you. I definitely want to see your Spotify just full of music. You've already got 40 monthly listeners and you only got one song. There's people without 40 monthly listeners who have 10, 20, 30 songs. And so just keep that in mind. Just keep in mind that every single person that comes to fuck with your music because of how unique it is very valuable, super duper valuable. Because of how unique it is, you might not find such easy success in those commercial areas. You might be dropping your link and people are like, oh, this is fucking garbage. You know what I mean? But there is a community who loves what you're doing. And I believe that you're going to continue to get better at what you're doing. So even if they don't love it yet, you're going to also continue to work on your craft, just like the carpentry. And then one day it's going to be second nature for you. So continue
Hmm.
to freestyle when you see words, continue to write, continue to visit your producer in your studio, continue to buy the equipment for your house to build a studio there. All those things are going to make it way easier for you to put out the music the way you want it, when you want it, so you can focus on the marketing. Because there's going to be a
Hmm.
point in your career where making the music becomes easy. And then you realize
Hmm.
that, oh, there's a whole nother level to this, which is marketing and putting it out.
Yeah.
So and that's a whole nother beast. It's a monster. And so just be aware that there's multiple levels to the game. And right now you might be on level one, but there's at
Hmm.
least three levels. At the very least, there's at least three levels. So continue to put out the music, bro, and stay in touch. We will do another interview after a couple of songs. It'll be free for you. And we'll kind of tap in and see how things are progressing when it comes to the music that you're putting out and how the fans are reacting and new things that you may have discovered in music and stuff, because it's important for people not only to hear your perspective now as someone who just started doing music and just started putting out music, but to see how that progresses. We don't just want to give them a little
Mm-hmm.
bit and then just be like, oh, what happened to that guy? You know? So we're going to hear some more from you, man. Again, anything that you want to shout out before we wrap it up?
I want to shout out my buddies in this metal band called Dunwaru.
Can you spell
D
it? Do you know how to
U
spell it?
N
Uh-huh.
Dunwharu. Dunwaru. And it's Gaelic, which is like Irish or Scottish, like old language for like death or something.
Mm. And you said it was
Yeah. W
DUNMH.
H W
Okay,
M
WH.
maybe.
Mhm.
Maybe it's
No,
an
I
M.
think it's
I
an
don't
M.
know.
I think I found it here. They have a song called Eternal Nightmare
Dunwaru.
and Graveyard.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Graveyard is the
yeah, yeah,
name.
that's them. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's
That's it. There you go.
DUNMHARU, and you have more
That's
monthly
it.
listeners than them.
Shut
That's
up,
crazy,
dude. Don't
right?
say that. Don't
Seriously,
say
this.
that.
Seriously, bro. They have 31 and you have 40. No competition. But yeah, bro, that's what I'm talking about, bro. That's the stuff I'm talking about, bro. You gotta, be proud of that, bro. That's what you should
They're the
use to
ones
continue
who
to
got
push.
me to be like, do this, bro. They were like, you
Yeah,
need to do this. And so I was like, all
yeah.
right.
That's good, man. The students surpassing the teacher. That's crazy. It's crazy, bro. No, just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. We're gonna go listen to some of their music, listen to yours as well. Make sure you guys tap into not only Paul Ill, that's PAULILL, but also tap into Dunmaru, that's DUNMHARU, two up and coming
Yeah.
amazing artists. Okay, and we'll be back to tap in some more. But it was amazing having you on, bro. Thanks for coming through.
Bro, thank you for having me, man.
Yes,
Can
sir. We're
I
gonna
ask
chop
you a
this up.
question? Can I ask you a question before I get out of here?
Yeah, of course.
All right. If you could give me one tip about marketing, what would it be?
One tip about marketing is it's better for you to spam than to spend all your time preparing the product. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you put out 7 videos a week, you're gonna get some comments. You're gonna get some love. If you put out one video a week, you're probably not gonna get as much love as you think you want, right? And so
Mm-hmm.
don't. One thing I've learned is a lot of times before I started putting out a lot of content, I was like, man, I don't know what I want to do, how I want to do it. I don't know if I want to even. Fuck all the
Right.
thoughts.
Yeah.
Just go and do it. I literally gave you a great content today. Go do your carpentry, set up a camera, and then lace that with your music. Put it out to TikTok as much as you can. Shit like that,
Mm-hmm.
bro. Don't think about it too much. Just do it, because a lot of the stuff that really blew up for me was not the stuff I spent a lot of time doing. It was the shit I just threw out there. Like, well, there you go. And you know what I'm saying? And then it actually ends up getting a lot of traction, because it's not really about how much time you put into it. It's more about what the product is and how people relate to it. You could put 10,000 years into a shitty product that no one cares about. You know what I mean? And so I'd
Yeah.
rather you diversify your portfolio of marketing and just put it out there, instead of trying to put all your eggs in one basket. That's probably the best advice.
So multi-platform and steadily consistent and stuff out there on
Right.
top of.
Right. As far as my live right now, we're live on 6 platforms. I go live 5 days a week for 4 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? So like that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same thing you need to do with the marketing. You put it out on as many different platforms as possible, as consistently as possible, and you will see results. That's it. That's everything in life. You know that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
put in the time, do it consistently, and don't think about
Yeah.
it too much to the point where you're hindering yourself, and you're going to see
Mm-hmm.
results. That's everything in life, bro. So I feel like that's the best advice I can give, because that's what really helps me. And that's what held me back for a long time. I spent years like, oh, I don't know what type of TikTok to post. I could have been blown up. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like, yeah, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So just definitely remember that.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to split it up into 2 2-minute clips. That's for Instagram and the socials. And then one like 30-minute video. And that's going to be for the YouTube. All right. And so I'll send
Right.
all those links to you. We'll probably drop one of the clips within 7 days, another clip within 14 days. We'll probably drop the full thing within 14 days. Right. And so 2 weeks from now, you'll have all of this footage out and sent to you, so you can use it however you want. I definitely think that it's going to be beneficial to have like this type of content on your page. And if there's anything you need, bro, like when it comes to like advice and stuff like that, I've got websites that'll have AI making your artwork for you, all that type of stuff, bro. To where like you don't have to do a lot of work. It's all free too. So tap in with me, and I can
Yeah.
send you these websites that'll really help you out with like little stuff like that. And then that's it, bro. That's all I got.
All right. I thought about tapping in with this dude to shoot a music video in Georgia. I don't know how close you are to like Atlanta and stuff.
Yeah, I'm 20 minutes from Atlanta, and so just tap in with me if you do come down here, and then we'll link it up.
Yeah.
It's whatever. We'll make some content or something like that. Make a song or something.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hell yeah,
dude.
bro.
Fuck around.
100%. Man, you got
Wreak
my
havoc.
contact, bro. Yeah, wreak havoc. We're gonna go to a bar and get into a fight.
Anything, man. Nah, I don't. I'm above all that, dude. Fuck all that.
He said, "I'm a lover, not a fighter, man."
Yeah, come on, man. We ain't gotta go there.
Nah, we don't. But fun time, bro. We'll wreak nice havoc. We'll wreak nice,
Yeah,
respectable, music related
that's right.
havoc.
That's right, dude. Let's go.
Yes, sir, man. Listen, I'm gonna get out of here, but it was a fun time talking with you today. I'm gonna get started on editing this up, and you get started on the next song, man. We can't wait to hear it.
All right, dude. Next time that girl makes you one of those hats, dude, let me know. I need one of
Yeah,
those.
I
You
can
know what I'm
send you her
saying?
page. She sells them, so we'll
Okay,
work it
let's
out.
go,
Yeah.
dude. All right.
100%, 100%. But I'll send it over to you right now. Check your DM. And until next time, brother.
All right, brother. Be safe, man.